Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 3 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. We finally finished this, and thankfully don't have to do it anymore because we got the high score. And now Ellie will let us snoop through Mason's stuff. Yay! Okay, so let's take our cool little elevator back up. All the way up. Definitely Treasure in the Royal Tower vibes. I'm loving it. Okay. Hello, Ellie.
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
I beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And by limited time, she means she'll let us snoop anytime we want. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got definitely the mouse pad that has Sunny June's notes from Dread Isle when he was at Dread Isle, which is Ransom of the Seven Ships. Circuit Theory cheat sheet. And there's many letters in orange that clearly spell something out. Piano notes. A lot of like math, it looks like. So I'm just gonna mess all these up because I can. Why not? I mean, nobody would be bothered by that, right? Biometrics and introduction. Biometrics is the security method that uses unique personal physical traits to act as keys or passwords. Iris and retina scans, voice recognition, facial shape, and fingerprints are commonly used biometric indicators. Fingerprint biometrics is gaining prevalence as an additional security measure in many industries, such as a replacement for traditional door locks. Instead of using a key or pass card, the user places their finger on a scanner which captures their fingerprint. The scan is run against a user database. If a match is found, the lock is released. While fingerprint biometrics is generally more secure than a traditional key or password, it can be bypassed using a copy of a fingerprint registered in the database. Once you have the copy, the next step is to create a fake finger to use on the scanner. To make a fake finger, you'll need to create an etching of the fingerprint sample to use as a mold. Once the mold is prepared, gelatin can be melted down and poured over the mold. Sheet gelatin for cooking and gummy candies are two commonly available sources. The resulting gummy fingerprint will fool many fingerprint scanners. That is a very detailed instruction manual. Thank you, Random Biometrics book. We have a number here that looks like it could be a password. 153472125. Not sure what that is. Can we get on his computer? Is that his password? 1534. He probably wouldn't just have it sitting out, right? Yeah, that's not his password. So it's definitely got to be on this up here. Okay. So the letters we have are E, O, A, M, N, W, T, O, S, S, and T. Is that the right number of letters? Because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, and also H. So, and I have written down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 letters. What did I miss? I have an H, T, double S. Did I get this N? E, O, A, M. Oh, there's an L. There's a sneaky little L over there. Okay. So we need to figure out this 6-letter word, and it's got to be like an apostrophe S thing, right? It definitely just should be. So one of the S's would go there, and then we have another 8-letter word that follows after it. Okay. Now when I look at these letters, it looks like Tesla is in there, and since this is like a big facility, that would make a lot of sense, right? So we've got T, E, S, L, and A out of the way. So Tesla's what? EMNWOTH. Ooh, like hometown? Tesla's hometown. Oh, I bet that's our password. What was Tesla's hometown? We totally read that in a book. Do I remember what it was? Did Nancy write it down? I can probably guarantee she didn't. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to go back and get that book, which is in the lounge area over here. Back down. See, for somebody that works in like a high security research facility, you'd think it wouldn't be that easy to find your password. And also, why do you need to remind yourself what your password is? Wouldn't you just know your password, or like at least have a more secure way of hiding it or getting it? Okay, Tesla was born in Smiljan. I think that's how that's pronounced. Smiljan? Smiljan? Smil? Okay, so now let's go and type that in. Smiljan. I do love that this setting kind of harkens back to the classic era of Nancy Drew games where you kind of solve a mystery in one big location. Like this feels very Message in a Haunted Mansion or Treasure in a Royal Tower, where you have one big building that you're kind of trapped inside, or like Curse of Blackmore Manor, you know what I mean? It's just kind of trapped. Okay. Smiljan. Did I spell that right? Yeah, okay. So what do we got on here? We have a component designer where we can make things, it looks like. Like you can make a little, oh cool, okay, that's pretty cool. Kind of like a 3D modeler kind of thing. That's pretty neat. Okay, and we can print the design somewhere? Neat. Record repository. Created by Mason. Viewed by Nico. Okay, so Nico like watched all of the things he was doing, or like read up on his...
Whoa. Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
It says see video hallway, probably, right? 510257. And then there's like another string of numbers. I wonder if that's like her employee ID or something. Can we use that to get in somewhere? 112. Okay, so we have Ryan's, hopefully, ID. Also, why would he type that down? Yeah, I guess he deleted it. Component craze. How fast can you make all the matches? Okay, so that looks like a game that we don't necessarily need to play, but I guess let's do it real quick. Okay, component craze. So we're matching the different parts of a circuit. I wonder if this is to help us, like, actually learn the different parts of a circuit board to make it easier for us to, like, make a circuit board. I don't know. Battery. Resistor. Switch. This is kind of the pattern I always use when I'm solving a puzzle like this. Diode, fuse, and resistor. 39 seconds, pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm electrifying. Yeah, I got the best you could do. Sweet. Okay, cool. Another random fun game that we can play. I think that's probably all we can do. I don't know. Can we talk to Ellie about Mason?
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
No?
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Oh, that's so me at my desk. Gotta do the stretch. Alright. What can we do now? Can we... we have a couple videos that would be really helpful if we could see. Can we, like, get Gray out of his office, you know? Can we go tell him to leave somewhere? Hey.
What do you want?
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
I'm just very thorough.
Then leave me alone. Thoroughly alone.
Okay, don't tell me what you think about Ellie. She seems pretty pleasant to me. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that if we push this button, that'll be an alarm, and maybe that'll let me get into Gray's space. Did it work? Oh, Aha! Totally worked. Okay, time to snoop through his office. Hey! Okay. How do we get on his computer? Oh, there's so many letters everywhere. A card keyer. So I can make a card key? A key card? What is this? Oh, God. Okay. One of those circuit board things. So we need to get all of the greens lit up. Let's see here. Oh, that did nothing. That did nothing either. Okay. So only when it's green does it actually, like, put out any other little dot thingies. So I think anytime we do something, we need to make it green, you know? So like this. Oh, well, that did nothing. But like that did nothing. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Well, that was useless. Okay, reset that. So let's see. Can I do this maybe? That hardly did anything. Again, hardly did anything. Gosh, this is hard. By the time Gray comes back in here, I'm gonna be thoroughly messed up. Or I'm gonna have figured it out. Aha! I figured it out. Good. Okay. So that's a good pattern to use if you want to figure that out. It looks like the computer's turned on now.
I need to get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code.
Oh, wow. Okay. So at some point we need all 4 blues to make 15. And then what's the next pattern that we could do? We could have one showing there to make like 13, right? Oh, no. Wait, what? Why? I totally got 13 there. And then... And then what if we did like... Oh, that's how you do 13. Okay. And then what if we do like an alternating one? And then like spread it out more? Because we have to have 4 reds at some point, right? This is hard. Okay. Oh! I did it. I literally just clicked a button. I didn't think that that would work. I solved the puzzle, guys! I'm a genius!
These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom.
Okay, so I know that this number is Ryan. Basically. That's all I know.
That number is from the night of the murder. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the logs.
Which number? What number doesn't appear anywhere else in the log? Please tell me you wrote that down. Okay, good. Nancy wrote it down. She knows which number is the only one that doesn't appear. Good for her. Okay, security. We could type in videos. Okay, let's type in this one. This is from the night of the murder. Nico walked in. And electrocution.
Just Nico.
Weird. Okay, and then what about the video that Mason had on his computer? Let's play that one. That must be Ryan. Looks like she picked the lock somehow? Oh, okay. So she got past the card scanner.
She's bypassing the security system. Interesting.
Ooh, that's not good. And key cards. And then we need a password? Oh, gosh. And I think that probably has to do with all of these little letters laying around, but I really don't want to press my luck with how much time I've already spent in here. It's still going. Okay, maybe let's go call the Hardy Boys while we wait for that to kind of run out, and then we can go back in and try and figure out the other password, which has to do with those letters, I'm sure. Okay. Maybe let's check in with Victor, and then call the Hardy Boys.
Nancy, hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about Ellie?
She's got that small-town girl act down, Pat. I guess I just can't tell who she really is.
Can you tell me anything about Gray?
I don't know much about him. He was one of Nico's hires.
Nico brought Gray on?
Yes, I have no idea why. He's a head case. Watch yourself around him. Understand?
Do you think Gray could have killed Nico?
I don't know if he did, but I don't doubt he could have. Between you and me, if I didn't want him here to be investigated, I would have fired him immediately. Do not tell him that. I don't know how he might react. It could be really ugly.
Can you tell me a little bit about Nico?
He was an amazing scientist, years ahead of his time.
How long have you worked together?
Decades.
Did you spend any time together outside of work?
I don't know if there was much outside of work for Nico. So no.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay. A little bit of dirt on people.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder. I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet. But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public. The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to some big private eye or something? Joe, probably because Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy. I didn't mean it that way. It just seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard. Well, his contributions to the scientific community are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays. That stuff is probably blown out of proportion. I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms. When he was bored, he and Mark Twain would take turns electrocuting themselves. I mean, come on! The flashy stuff is cool, Joe, but what really impresses me is how all of these seemingly crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like wireless energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the details exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing!
I met Gray.
What's his story?
He doesn't seem like a people person.
As person people, Frank and I disapprove. Keep an eye on him.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
She's nice, a little quiet.
Isn't that what the neighbors always say on the news after someone goes berserk? She seems so quiet. Says the loudest person I've ever met. Sometimes people are just quiet.
I need help getting into the lab.
There's got to be something in the building to help. A key card, maybe? Oh, maybe you could find a way to program your own.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
See, I love little hints like that they give. Like, oh, you could program your own, maybe. Like, that's just such a gentle nudge in the right direction. I love that. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.